Hi, this is Marianne, and today I'm going to do a look that was actually requested on our Instagram. Very exciting. So this is a look that I did for a show in Montreal, where we are from, and somebody asked for a tutorial on this look. So it's actually, the eyes are entirely using the Naked One palette, which is fun. So if you only want to buy one palette or you only have one palette, you will be able to do this look. And then you should follow us on Instagram because we post more makeup pictures there. Then you can let us know what you would like tutorials of. So yeah, we are gonna go get into this stage makeup look. The only difference is that I didn't add false lashes for this one, but I'm sure you can picture what it would look like. I have faith in you. I do. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get started. And I'm going to be using the shade Naked, which is right there, in the Naked One palette. And it's the paler matte shade, which is a really nice blending color. I like it. And then just putting it on without worrying too much where it's going. I'm just putting it right into my eye socket. And it's gonna help all the other colors blend and almost all the way up to my brow bone, but not quite. And I'll also go ahead and bring it down underneath my eye. Then I'm gonna go in with Buck, which is the other matte shade in the Naked One palette. Really can't see it there, that's better. And it's just a slightly darker matte brown shade. And I'm gonna put it just slightly lower than Naked. So we're just deepening up the eye crease a little bit. And I'm making sort of a dome shape so that when my eyes are open, you're still able to see those shades. So anyone with hooded lids, the dome-shaped eyeshadow is your friend. And then I'm going to bring it slightly onto my mobile lid here, about halfway across. So then I'm using the brush that came with the Naked One palette, and with the slightly smaller side, it's smaller, I'm going to bring that shade underneath my eye and bring it pretty far down. I like a good under eye. So then before I go in and do any of the other colors, I'm actually going to take that same side of the brush and just wipe it off on my hand. Keep using the exact same brush, and then I'm going to go in with Virgin, which is the lightest shade, and it's a shimmer. And I'm going to right away do underneath my brow bone. And really, if you have hooded lids and you're working in the dome shape, so your eyeshadow color is going up really high, you're going to want to put your highlight really just underneath your eyebrow. And then I'm going to use the same color in my tear duct. And I'm now realizing my face was not as highlighted as I wanted it to be, so I'm going to take some on my finger. It's a really nice highlight color, and just run it on the tops of my cheeks.
Do you want to borrow candlelight glow?
No.
Aye.
I've already done it.
Oh, God.
It worked on my nose.
Nice.
Okay, so now back with the smaller side of the Naked One brush. Again, I've just wiped it off on my hand. It's not going to make a difference in the next color we're doing. And so I'm going to go into Half Baked, which is there, which is a super, super nice gold shade in this palette. It's really, really beautiful. And I'm putting it on the inner half of my eye and then blending it into where I placed Buck, which came across the outer half. Ba, 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 ba. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Some music. Whee. And I just pack it on because I want it to be super gold. And then I just go a little, I press pretty hard on the inside of my eye, and then as I move towards the center, I press a little bit more lightly so that it's not as pigmented in the middle. So that's what it looks like now. So then we're going to go into Creep, which is the darkest shade. I'm just going to fold down the mirror because that's a pain. Creep, which is right there. And it's like a matte black, but it has metallic little flecks in it. But once you put it on, the metallic flecks don't really show. So it kind of just makes a nice black matte color for you. And it's going to go into the outer V of the eye, and then I'm just going to bring it across to continue deepening the eye socket. So I pack it in there, and then without adding any new product, I'm dragging across the socket. Then I'm going to go in with just a little bit more. Continue to deepen up the outer V. And then also start to blend it into Half Baked. So there's a nice transition. Yes. And then one more time, continuously building it up. So again, I want it to be the darkest on the outer corner, and then blend into the gold. Back to the tiny side of the brush, we're going to go into Half Baked again, and I'm going to do the same thing on my bottom lid. So I'm starting with a little bit of Half Baked, I'd say about 1/3 of the way across. And then wipe it off like Bob Ross and beat the devil out of it.
Amazing.
And then I'm going to pick up some of Creep and just press it into my bottom lashes. So it kind of acts as a eyeliner to darken up the bottom lashes. And I showed this in my last video, so doing eyeliner, the lighting is really bad. Doing eyeliner on hooded eyes is pretty challenging. So what I do, I'm just gonna take this off completely. Try and find some good lighting here. What I do is I follow the bottom lid up and just put eyeshadow where I want to put the eyeliner, and that really helps me draw the guide underneath where my eye creases so that I can actually see the eyeliner once it's applied. Okay, so I'm using my, I've gotten the wrong one. God damn it. I have the right one now. It is the NYX Matte Liquid Liner. I really like this one.
That's the one we use.
Yes, I picked up my other one before because actually when I bought these, I bought the super skinny marker and I bought this one. And I hate the super skinny marker. Doesn't work at all. It's bullshit. So I have it, but I never use it. Good times. So I'm going to follow the guide that I made and then connect it into that little triangle. And I'll just do it off camera because it takes a long time. So I just made the little triangle, and as you can see, it always goes towards my bottom lid. And then I'm just going to make a thin line over my top lid, and that's because I just have very little mobile lid. So if I cover it up with a big old thick line of eyeliner, you won't be able to see any of the other work that I've done. And then why am I even here? Yeah. So we're going to do a super thin line just to thicken up the eyelashes. And you can also just do your water line, but I kind of hate doing my water line. But if you do the top water line in black rather than doing eyeliner, if your eyes are hooded, you actually can then see your whatever you can see of your entire mobile lid. instead of covering any of it up, if any of that makes sense. Probably doesn't. So it gets slightly thicker towards the triangle just so it's smoothly connected. And then it gets super thin as you get to the inner corner. And there you go. So just a super thin line over the top of the lid and then gets slightly thicker towards the triangle and then connecting it. Okay. So then just to open the eyes a little bit more, because I need all the help I can get, I am going to line the bottom waterline with my NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk. Which will look so pretty. And then if you watched my other tutorial, I always do the exact same eyelash routine, which is my Shiseido primer, and then my L'Oreal Voluminous, and then my Lancome Grandiose. Because I want big fucking eyelashes, and I don't have them naturally. Dear my goodness.
You're the goodness as well.
You're both of our goodnesses. Now I only use the primer on the top lashes because I can't be bothered to do the bottom ones. You don't get any. No. And then I go right away in with my L'Oreal before it dries, and I wiggle that all the way to the roots of the eyelashes. Cover the top, back in. Make sure I get those little pesky fellows on the inner corner. I'll get the bottom ones. I'm probably making very stupid mascara faces. Trying so hard not to. So when I feel like I've gotten them as thick as I possibly can with the L'Oreal, I'm going to go in with my Lancome Grandiose and thicken them up some more. So that's the eyes done, and I really wish the lighting was better, but hopefully you can see it. It's like a neutral gold smoky eye look. It's really simple. You just use one palette, which is delightful. And then for the lips, because this was a requested video, I just went with the exact same lip look that I had in the picture, which was using the Studio Makeup Lasting Lip Liner Crayon à Lèvres, because we speak French here, in deep red. It's that guy. And then the M.A.C matte lipstick in Diva. And in the look that I did, that was shown on Instagram, I overlined my lips a little bit, just on the bottom. It's to be rolled out. So just there, I went slightly outside the lip line, and then on the top, I also cheated my lips a little bit, and then I follow my natural lip line for the rest of the lip liner, because if you overline all your lips, well, I mean, you can do it. You can do anything. I think it looks a little bit intense, but I do think cheating just the Cupid's bow in the bottom looks very lovely. You can do whatever you want.
Yes.
So that's the lip liner done. Just even it out a little bit. The Cupid's bow cheated up a little bit. And then I'm going to go in with my M.A.C Diva lipstick, which is a very similar color, and just fill it all in. And I love this lip color. It's the most magnificent dark, like port wine red. It's very glamorous, while still being a little bit more edgy than like a true pin-up-y red. So I like it. And so those are my very pouty lips that I often do when I'm on stage. So you can see them from the back row. And now I'm going to attempt to find some non-shitty lighting. Well, I'm gonna post a picture on Instagram. Yes, you can follow us on Instagram. I'll link it below, and I will try and find some good light to take the picture so you can actually see what this looks like. It is also already in the Instagram. And so please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. We put up new videos every Monday. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.